Courtesy of Graham Burrell, in the latest installment of our temporary feature, we asked 7 questions to a Notts County fan about his team. The Imps face the Magpies at Sincil Bank this weekend in what was expected to be a top-of-the-table clash early doors. Instead, Nolan's side are struggling badly. They've collected 1 point from their opening 4 games and are in a precarious position already. Form is temporary, class is permanent, and in Hemmings, Boldewijn and Dennis, they do have class. Let's just hope that temporary form lasts 1 more game. Thanks to Dan for taking the time to answer our patented, copyrighted questions and format. Freck scoring on his second Imps debut against Notts County last season, courtesy of Graham Burrell, given both clubs billing as pre-season favourites. Is this an early automatic promotion 6-pointer? Or is that presumptuous on both parts? A few short weeks ago I would have probably answered that this is definitely an early 6-pointer, given that most bookies either had ourselves or the Imps as favourites for the title this year. Form, however, suggests that promotion is the last thing we should be thinking about, considering we've taken just 1 point from our first 4 games while Lincoln remain unbeaten after Tuesday's comeback against Barry. How do you feel the season has started, and what are your hopes going forward? I will hold my hands up and admit that I did allow a certain amount of expectation to creep in before the season kicked off. A chairman spending nearly £500,000 in League Two will do that to any supporter, but our start has been utterly dreadful. Last year's defensive shambles were covered up by the fact that somehow we had the 4th best defense in the league and ended up in the playoffs. There's a lot of fundamental coaching required before we can even allow ourselves to think about climbing the table again. Moving forward, we need to use the last remnants of the loan window and bring in some tough, no-nonsense midfielders and defenders. This season can be salvaged, but we need to start winning now. By Egghead 06 own work, CC by Saw 3.0, https://commons.wikimedia.org/w/index.php ? Or @ 198686662. Nolan discussed Tuesday's defeat to Newport seems to have been the straw that finally broke the camel's back for a lot of our fanbase, and I've seen plenty of Nolan out tweets already this morning. I'm not such a fan of rash decisions, and in recent years we've seen nothing but a steady decline after having more managers than Matt Reed has had hot dinners. Personally, I believe Nolan is still the man to get us promotion, but he has to really start thinking about looking at himself and his coaching objectively to change what is currently not working at Notts County. He has too many favourites who get played regardless of form. He doesn't seem to want to trust some of the exciting young players we've brought through since Alan Hardy took over as chairman and ripped up the academy structure, and frustratingly, he also now seems to believe he is impervious to criticism. Something needs to change, and fast. I truly hope he's capable of turning us around. Next page, what to expect from County, who the dangerman is and an unlikely all-time favourite Magpie.